past regular season game between me and TY. Go follow his YouTube, you know what I mean? Let's get this thing on the... Let's get this thing rolling.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What's good, brother? How you doing? What's happening?
Ready? 30 base. 3 pound, 132.
Oh, you got a lot of stars on your defense.
So y'all gonna send it to me, or I gotta go find it?
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
What profile?
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are.
Is it on YouTube?
Especially closer to the line of scrimmage.
So I'll go watch it on YouTube while I play my game, man.
Free safety coming up and making the big time.
Somebody send it to me. I can't send it to you.
What's your YouTube?
Chimp Sensei.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Yeah, I see a bunch of monkeys.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Be clear.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun.
I'm not plugging my microphone.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Jones now from the gun.
Oh, that's that bullshit.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
I ain't gonna fake punt on YouTube. I ain't like you.
What the hell do I
On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away.
Where the fuck is Peanut? Peanut, where the fuck you at?
I don't know what Peanut.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone.
They hold me. They hold me just now.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He looks like a creative player. Why do you be making these players like that, dog? Like,
when they're that high power, you gotta find a way.
So unreal. It looks like somebody off a fucking blitz.
20-point score.
That's Grandelle's hit.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Look what we did.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons.
Left-handed, you roll him to the right.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Rolling to his right. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. 20, 10. And this is all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive
you got Caden Stearns. You got the superstar trade.
Drills the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. I'm looking forward to that.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
36.
Is it cold again?
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Get the fuck out, about to say.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I know exactly who Robert Foster is, but he better not do no Foster shit like that.
Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
That was some shit.
On second down, this is Harris. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
What time you
Now
going?
on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. We have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey. Yeah, hey, T.Y., you'll do it.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Bro, I wanted him to pick it up.
61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
On the ready.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Easy work. It's easy work. 70. Indy. Right there. 54. Get it.
Throwing on second down. Jones. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Now Jones operating from the gun.
Watching the tight end.
Receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Oh, okay.
And there's a completion to the tight end. Look at the size of these players nowadays.
Definitely got wide open.
6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Hey, exit.
From the gun, Jones. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3.
I'll get
2nd and 7.
I'll get chances.
Now Jones. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now it's Hunt trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Oh, shit.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I was hoping
Anytime
he
a
broke
ball's thrown
off.
in the middle of the field,
I was
it's
hoping
popped
he
up in the
broke
air.
off,
I
but he
expect
never broke
someone to
off.
catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
How you going?
So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. It's a 39-yard attempt, right half. Sanders' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-0. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there.
I was about to say that. That's what sound like it. Stomach ache.
They got close to the goal line. Made a kick a field goal for the offense. 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
I should have did that.
There's optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And once again, the Dolphin defense.
You see how fast niggas flow to that side?
The line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they have the football and will take over at the 24. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 60-yard. Leo. 2.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones being chased, and he can't find a receiver.
Hey, I tried to slide as soon as he came up.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
Sanders' kick is good. And that'll push the lead
you
up
should have
to
seen the time when you called your 2nd time out.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down gets 3 up to the 28. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A little bit cocky, but I like it.
That one a first down pickup of 8. So from the 36 now,
he
first
doesn't
and 10.
do cocaine.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
What's going on? Talk to me.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Can't buy a Bentley, so don't talk to me.
Let him know, let him know. Check.
Why is all my accents?
Now Rashad Penny. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's complete. Hooper. His first catch. Good for 9 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They run with Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What you did, bro? You put the shoulder pads up all the way up or something? It's nasty.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Get that ball. Get that ball.
Now back to throw. It's brought in by Harris. The 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. He'll look to throw. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
I was baiting like a motherfucker, too. I knew that shit was going to happen.
Now from the
That's
9,
why I played a spy.
Exactly
why I played a spy. Make your ass step up. Thank you, guys, son.
2nd and 9 now. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown.
On.
Austin Hooper. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 13-7.
What?
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Ooh, out of bounds. Look at that.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just
Really, what the hell you ain't at all?
Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's all that.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw.
Yeah.
And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was.
I was looking at the defensive lineman, to be honest with you.
Tremendous coverage there.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, oh, shit.
Complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Watch him. I see him.
Tight dog. Hey, lock it. Check 9.
Jones operating from the gun. And he's got his target. That's more. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Jones now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
How the hell he jumped that bitch that fast, dog? That's that shit.
And now a timeout
That is
defensively
that
after
shit,
that first down
dog.
play. So they're
That
going to
is
make this
that shit.
offense sweat out half number 1. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went wrong in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's another carry for Harris, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Looking to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That goes for a
But you
gain
snapped the
of
ball when I
31.
was fucking playing bitch.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the Dolphins' 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Gotta do better. Come on.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He gets it complete to Harris. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One hallmark of good defenses is Understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They'll run for it with Penny, and he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st down, Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Check 59. Mike is 59.
He'll drop to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon
What the
touchdown.
fuck, bro? That's dumb.
DJ Chark. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys
Bro, I be
can
trying to
now
do shit
take
like
the
that. They
lead with
never
the
let me
extra
catch that
point.
shit.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will put
Nigga, I be
them
pressing
on
that shit.
top here in the 3rd.
That's that shit I be talking about. Like, I do the same shit.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of
That
this?
nigga
Most of the time in the first half, you're
realize.
scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Now Jones throwing on 1st
get the fuck out of
down.
here.
The linebacker T.J. Watt there on the coverage.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Jones. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I
Get
guess
the fuck out of here,
It's
dog!
intercepted. Picked off at the 20.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This
What
one's
the
kind of up
fuck,
for grabs,
dog?
and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
I tried to throw it to my... Bro, I was throwing to my running back, dog.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the
Bro, this is the shit I've been going through with this nigga Daniel Jones, bro.
Look at
Like,
the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They run again with Harris. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
yes, nigga, I played against him already.
They'll run on 1st down.
Get the fuck out of here.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey.
Next time I create me a player, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm OP on something.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
I am mad, dog, because they be doing dumb shit like.
2nd and 11. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They'll set up a throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Back now in Miami. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha! Watch the twist! Watch the twist!
This is right there.
You're out! Get it!
Operating from the gun. Jones. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
Yes, bro. That's what I'm like. Nigga, what?
Since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tack
Dislocated knee.
Oh,
my God.
8 sacks for
I'm about
him
to
on
quit,
the season. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys that they want to play football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 14.
Say, recon, 132 fighter.
Here's Jones. From the gun, he'll throw.
But hell no.
He had his
hell
hands
no.
on it, but couldn't pick
Fuck
it.
no.
But it's now 4th down. I guess they're in a situation now.
Bro, why don't niggas leave?
Chances,
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, that shit blows me, bro.
Could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
And his kick is absolutely
like, bro, I really do miss Josh Rosen, bro.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead here.
Like, you have, bro, Josh Rosen makes those throws. Like, he puts that bitch in there, dog. Like,
this one's still certainly
dog. They playing with Daniel Jones' arm strength right now. Like, I don't understand. I don't know. I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad. I think Daniel Jones' show power should be at least a 90.
Charles, this one not over certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. And what are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Weirdo.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
Looking deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Why did he even
Picked off by Jerome Baker. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him
No swag happened. No swag is watching the game. It's static right now.
20 before they get to him. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Jones on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
No, hey, they cheated. They cheated. Because when he cut up, they bumped him, bro. They cheated.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They'll run. This is Hunt. Still on his feet. And now nothing but green ahead of him. They're all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Out is the kickoff unit.
I don't really care too much about pass blocking, but nigga, run blocking.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Move. Why are you trying to grab my lighter, bro? Move, bro.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, having fun? All right,
throwing out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
But can you beat it, though?
59 Mike, check, 59. Come to my work.
2nd and 5. Eluding the pressure right.
Get the fuck out of here! Oh, that nigga's a made-up character. No cap. Look at that. Look at that. No, hey, the fans know. The fans know. That's fucking... What running back have you seen make a catch like that? Nobody I know. Yeah.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Finding Harris over the middle. And he's down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay.
2nd and 6. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. On second down now. It's Hunt, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Lord have mercy.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
That was big dumb sauce right there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Switch. Check. Get it.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Squeeze. Hey, alert 3. Kill. Let's go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So the Dolphins have
I was about to say, bro, if I make it with a backup, I'm lit.
2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Y'all hit him so bad that he's out for the next play.
Seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues.
Oh, no.
Get the fuck out of here. He has 99.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That is that.
Well, I'm guessing that on the
That
sidelines there might
1%.
be a few words said.
Why can't they just have 100 rating?
I don't think
Like,
it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're
this
still
nigga
going to
don't
get out of here
fumble.
with a win.
When the last time you see this nigga fumble? His rookie season?
You know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be.
That's the last time this
In
nigga
fact,
Kareem Hunt
coaches might
fumbled.
be
This is
secretly
rookie
happy.
season. And the
Give him a
time
chance
before
to do a
that
little
was
extra
his
coaching
freshman
next
year
week.
in fucking
He'll get a
college
nice
at
jump
Toledo.
there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Come on, man.
2nd and 4.
The man don't fumble.
Flushed out
So
right.
this game is not real.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to
I'm
that
mad.
one, and it's 3rd down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abukum in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
18 Raiders. He's scared. Hit it.
Victory very likely now.